Pixie and I are out on a walk. This is what it looks like here. And there's Pixie right here. There's Pixie. So let's keep walking. We're going to walk into the forest a little bit. So I want you to see these fields here. They're almost getting to the point where they need to be harvested. I'm not sure what this is over here. I think this might even be fallow over here, or I might be wrong. Maybe you have a couple comments about that. Come on, girl. Good girl. Now we're gonna go down this way, and you see the path here. We're gonna go down and around. By the way, it's glad to be out with you guys again, walking with Pixie. This is in the evening after school. So this is a way of coming down, looking at all of this beauty and being in nature. And oh, I wanted to say, look, I have my coat on, so it's a little bit cool, which is wonderful, especially for sleeping and, just no insects. My favorite season is fall, and the reason for that is less insects. Insects are, we think we're the masters of the world. I think insects have something to say about that, because there are so many of them. All right, so insects. What's the other one? Cool weather, yes, and the food of fall, and just so many things like that. So look at this, guys. Look at this. See that pathway that goes through there? Isn't that nice? I'm stopping here because Pixie, hello, Gertzie. Pixie wanted to do something here. Okay, we're going to keep on going. Come on, Pixie. Now, this is rare because, back home, corn is everything. And here, corn isn't. So, seeing a fairly large cornfield, wow, that's something out of the ordinary. Okay, I will catch you down there a little bit further down the path, okay? Let's keep going. So we have only really walked maybe 100 or 150 steps from where we were. But I wanted to show you this scene. I'm going to take this picture, okay? There, took that picture. Look at this wood pile. Holy smokes. Isn't that something? That's a lot of wood. And this wood here, this is kind of like a storage depot for the wood. Because this forest here, over there, over here, is all managed by a lumber company. So the forests thrive here. Oh, I wanted to show you over there. I don't know if you can see it. Is a little hut, and that has a barbecue, and it has some of this wood here, and people just go and have a barbecue. You don't even need to sign up. First come, first served, So yeah, these are all just amenities to living in this area. But look at this wood pile. And at the end, way down there, is another wood pile. Come on, Pixie, gotta keep going. As you can see, the wood pile's still over there. We're on the other side of it now. And we're about to go over a creek. It's a brand new bridge over this creek. I think it's only maybe a year and a half old. The old bridge was pretty rickety. But they really take care and try to keep things updated. So now this new bridge is really nice. Okay, let's cross it. And there's the creek. There. And on this side. Alright, let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. More corn up that way. But we're going to go down this creek path. Now, in the summer, this is a lot. This area is a lot of mosquitoes and things like that. Even though it's running water, I don't know why, but there's a lot of mosquitoes and flies and gnats. But since it's nice and cool, there are no flying insects. Isn't that pretty? There's a creek. Let's be quiet, Pixie, for a second and let them hear the creek, okay? That's peaceful. That's really peaceful. All right. Now what's happening here? That used to be a really big tree. I remember that tree. But it was on this last leg. So everything is managed really well here. And you feel as though the nature will always be here. In Switzerland, the government also takes steps toward recycling, using as much as possible natural and renewable sources of energy. So now the path is getting a little bit, closer. The forest is closer to the path, which is good. Now, here is a little fitness area. Pull-up bars here. Yep, they just put it right in the middle of the path. Pull-up bars, isn't that something? Yeah, for fitness. Let's keep going. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. And here we have, and this is by the Canton Zurich. They're the colors for our canton. A canton is like the state. It's blue and white. And then they show you how to do the pull-ups. I think that's funny. Also, the name of the path and where it is. So we have this information and this old sign. And by the way, this is not a state park or really any kind of park. It's just a path that the canton and the Gemeinde is like the county, maintain. So that creek that we're walking by keeps flowing down this way. We just came from that path up here. All right, let's go. Come on, Pixie. Listen, everyone. The sound of water is calming, isn't it? All right, let's keep going. What is this? Oh! Huh. These are push-up bars or tricep bars. You see? Here? Another fitness thing. Love it. Very nice. Now, what we're about to do is go up that hill over there. Up to the top of the ridge. The highest point in the ridge. And it's very steep. I have ridden my bike up there, but I have an electric bike, and that was a big hill. But even with the electric motor, it was difficult. My goodness, so steep. So Pixie's smelling this, and we're preparing ourselves to go up here. Once again, this is another path, this one here, down to the lake, Lake Zurich. And this is, you see how that goes up like that? This is the path that goes back to where we live, in the Zollikerberg. So let's head up this path. Our light is fading. Look at this path, guys. I'm holding the camera still, and I don't think you get the scope of how steep this is. So let's head on up, and it curves, and it goes between trees, and it narrows. But I gotta tell you, I love walking these paths, especially with Pixie. So let's keep going. It's getting steep. Okay, I'll see you about midway, okay? Still climbing. And that's on the way down. This is on the way up. Whew. Roots. Look at the forest around us, though. Look at the forest around us. Oh man, so pretty. All right, let's keep going up. Almost there, guys. Still going up. I do want to look back and show you where the path goes. Down through there. That's the path. Look at it. Wow, way down there. Deep breaths. Deep breaths, Paul. Look at that tree. Wow. And here we are. This is the top of the ridge from Lake Zurich. There are two ridges, one on the other side of the lake, one on this side, and this is the top of the ridge. This runs, I don't even know, many miles along the side of the lake. Wait a minute. Another one of these fitness centers where you run between the poles. I think you're supposed to do that. And on the other side, another stockpile of wood. And I am sure the stockpile will be here for many years. Look, this one's gone. You see? And then, and of course, the wood is marked so they know dates and they know this and they know that. So they know which is the oldest wood and the newest cut. Isn't that pretty? Look at these two trees right here. The path goes right between them at the wood piles. Wood pile on the right and on the left. This one is disappearing, you see? All right. Isn't this pretty, guys? Company. And this is maybe only a year and a half old. And of course it's made out of all wood. So inside that garage there are tremendously big machines. And they help to cut and store lumber. Yeah, it's brand new. Is that something? All right, let's keep going. And now we're back in the fields. From the forest, we were quite a while in the forest, weren't we? And now we're at the edge of the forest and into the fields, the farming fields. Woo! That's Pixie next to it. Yeah, that rock has been here many, 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 many years. That's our walk in the forest and fields today. Whoa, that sounds like a really, really good name for a walking series, right? Forest and field. So I think I'm going to call it that. And I want to remind you to look up to the top of my videos, and I always try to connect other videos that are like that one, the video that I'm making in particular. If it's a drone video, I'll connect it to other drone videos. If it's a walking in the forest and field, I'll do that. And if it's riding my bike, it'll be that. If it's a camera one, you understand. Also, can I also to get you to think about subscribing, hitting the like button, and hitting the bell button for notifications when I put up another video. That's all up to you if you wish. And more importantly, I say this at the end of every video. Please comment. Have you lived or come to Switzerland? Have you visited for a long while? Maybe it's a short while. What did you think of Switzerland? Living here in Switzerland is quite unique, I think, even in Europe. And maybe you have some experience with that. Or, look at it this way, if you haven't been here, would you like to come to Switzerland? What would you like to see? Okay? All right. Comment. What about commenting on Pixie? You know, today she was kind of pulling me to try to get into the forest, and I had to deal with that. So while I was videotaping, she just loves walking in the forest. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching. And we're in a neighborhood right now, so this is kind of bland. So I'll stop the video so you don't have to go through this. That's an interesting car. Okay, bye-bye, everyone.